Everybody, it is June 16, and we have to do the very first thing is figure out what's Greece going to do. Alright, Greece. Roll a die every 6 months beginning in June. Okay, 1916, that's where we're at. Join the Allies on a 0 or less. Join Central Powers on 11 or more. Alright. Dice roll modifiers are -2 if the Allied unit is in Slovakia. Yes, Allies have done that. United States, -2. The United States is in the war. That is correct. So right now we got a -4. It's not June. +2 if Central Powers control Paris. That is correct. So we have a -2 to the die roll. So the lowest or highest we're ever going to roll is a 10. So they cannot join the Central Powers. So we know that's going to happen. So the big thing is rolling. Roll it off the die. Come back here, you. Oh, it was a 2, but I got to put it on the table. Oh, we rolled a 1. I can see that it's a 1. All right. So we rolled a 1. So Greece has joined the war. And so we're going to have Greece in the war. The next die roll we're going to be adding is every 6 months. So 6 months be August. So we're going to be doing Romania in August. So in a couple more months. So in August, we're looking at dice roll modifiers -2 in August. Ally controls Warsaw. No. Central Power controls major. Each major Central Power city controlled by an ally, there is none. So the United States has entered the war. There's a -1 Central Power controls Paris. There's a +1. And each Russian city except for Lodz. There right now there's what? 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3. So there's a +3. And what was it? United States, so it's a +2. +3. It's like Paris, 3. +4, so +3. -2, so +1 to the die roll. So the Allies, okay, is 3 or less and 12. So if at the moment, if we rolled an 11, they join the Central Powers. And if we rolled a 1, they join the Allies. So we'll find out come August what's going to happen to Romania. All right, so there's a chance it could go either way. And by that time, who knows what's going to happen. All right, we'll be back. All right, everybody, we're back. It's June 1916, Central Powers' turn. Right now, Germany is shored up its lines right here, holding back. They are actually probably outnumbered right now in this sector. They pulled back here. They pulled troops out of this sector via rail and moved them over to here and fell back. It looks like they're going to be making a stand right along this river here. I wouldn't be surprised if the German High Command decided to fall back to this river and make a line on there on this railhead right here and shorten the lines up. Because right now, the Germans are suffering from the one big problem. Over in France, when they fought the French, their line was about from here to about here. So they only covered that much area, so they could concentrate their entire army in that small space. Now they got to concentrate their entire army on this entire space right here. So they do not have the forces, especially after trying to take St. Petersburg and breaking that line. They took a lot of casualties and they got to rebuild their army. So they're falling back. It's looking like what the Russians did when they fell back, got their breath and then shored up their line. So that's probably what's going to happen. Have to happen. Say that 10 times fast. With the over this area. Now over here, they railed in some troops that were over here and some resupplied, rebuilt troops, and basically making a line. They're trying to make a line like that to hold these guys out. And these folks here were out of supply, are now, I think, in supply. So supply lines are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they are in supply. So at the beginning of their next turn, they can, if they're still around, they can remove those supply issues that they have right now. So that's it right there. And over here, obviously, they have their troops over here. They're blocking in Serbia to prevent the British from marching up into Belgrade that rightly. So right now it's not looking so good. And so that's pretty much Central Powers' turn. Regrouping. That's what they're doing. Right, we're back. All right, buddy. It's June 1916. Allied power turn. Over here, they still maintaining the line. They're protecting the capital. They're not giving in behind that riverfront. Over here, the Russians advance, trying to catch the Germans, who are in full retreat at the moment. Over here, the Russian army groups that were in contact attacked here and here. Obliterated that one demoralized unit that was over here. They kept falling back. They caught them and wiped them out. Over here, there was a massive exchange of firepower, and the Germans took a couple corps with them. And this army group that was here is majorly cut down. Now, over here, and we're moving now into the battles in Austria. Austria-Hungarian, it's like the battles on the outskirts of this city again. There was some Austrian corps right here. They did a three-way attack with it, took them out with no problem. There wasn't any casualties that one. They just kept eliminating. These guys are unsupplied and basically surrounded. There's nowhere they can get a supply line to them yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's like right here. They have to get to here to get back into supply from right about there. And who knows what's going to happen with that. The Russians are trying to catch up with them. There's a blocking force of troops right here. They couldn't get into the attack, but they're stopping them from moving very fast because they're in a zone of control. Now, the interesting thing over here, since Greece joined the war on the Allied side, they've dropped across the border here and smashed into the garrison force that was here. The light cav, basically, they just overran it. Over here, there was a German corps, a couple corps that were parked here that had retreated out of Bulgaria into Serbia. And they took one British corps with them right there in this attack, but they lost that city and this city right here in Serbia. So all's left standing to Belgrade is a lot of space and just this cav unit right there. So it's not looking so good right now. The Americans are building up their forces. You can see way over here. In England, there's a bunch of Brits, which I need to move some of them into, yeah, I forgot. These guys, 3 of these corps need to, actually I can move all of them. And they're going to be transferred down to here. This shows that they are in, you can see here, they're being transferred to the Med right now. But the American forces are slowly building up in England, so they may be able to do something over here. They're kind of restricted. I read up more on them. They're restricted to the Western Front area, so they, this area. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with them. Well, they're kind of a threat, but not sure what to do. Maybe they'll do an invasion into France. Who knows? They got the troops to do it. All right, we'll be back.